This episode is sponsored by Rolling Words. Rolling Words is a renowned platform for poets and spoken word artists based in New Orleans, Louisiana. And on July 20th, they're bringing together the finest wordsmiths from around the city for a chance to win $1,000. You heard me right, $1,000. Oh my gosh. If you would like to sign up, make sure you go to @RollingWords on Instagram and go ahead and hit them a DM. Make sure you let them know Purely Talk Podcast sent you. And if you want to attend, make sure you mark your calendars for July 20th because it's going down. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Solidified today is we have what we got July 20th.
July 20th.
Oh man, we got man.
Let me get close to the camera.
Hey man, look.
Get close to the camera.
July 20th, we got something for y'all that I think will blow your mind. And not even just that. If you're not the type of person that you think would like poetry, or like you think it's kind of, you know what can an unsuspecting person that's never seen poetry or only seen poetry on TV and it looks boring expect from a competition at the Rolling Words event, bro?
At a Rolling Words show. Period.
Yeah. What can they what like is it,
They can expect hip hop.
Ooh.
Expect R&B.
What?
Expect country.
At a poetry show?
Blues.
What?
Expect love.
What?
Betrayal.
What?
Like that's what Rolling Words is.
Come on.
If you are a fan of any of those things, that's what you're gonna get here. Most of the genre of music was the fundamentals of that is spoken words, is poetry. So when you get here, you're gonna feel that. So
it's live. It's exciting. It's hype.
Yeah.
It's not like you see on TV where it's slow and it's boring and it's snapping. I mean, I guess you can snap, but from the videos I've seen, y'all be clapping and yelling and hooting and hollering like. When you
go, just follow me under Run_lyrics or follow Rolling Words page. You will see the impact, right? It's kind of crazy to know that. How would you feel if somebody was able to break down your character with just one word, or just break down your whole existence from a baby all the way up to what you learned and what you went through to like the different situations, the different success or failures and everything like that, and somebody say, okay, like Brian, or I'm sorry, you're in that, but what if somebody was able to just break you down in just to one category? Just one category, like your whole existence is just one category. Like somebody just say, "Oh, what if I say you're a serious dude? If I say like, oh, if somebody say, he's just a serious dude, would you agree with me if I say that?"
No.
But there has been times where you have been serious.
Of course.
That's the way I look at poetry. Poetry has been broken down into one category, where there's this whole church kumbaya, slow driven and everything like that. No, like we in your face with it.
Yeah.
Like, we telling you how we feel. We telling you how these niggas is, these women is.
Yeah.
We telling you like how we feel, like, or somebody, us making love, or us actually being, free with our energy, our time, our situation, no matter if it's dealing with, society, mama, no matter if it's dealing with sex, or no matter if it's dealing with betrayal, or it's dealing with, crazy routine. It could be just a situation with a friend that you got into it with, like, it's life, and it's not just one-sided, and we are able to bring more light to the whole category of what this is. So when you get in here, you're going to forget that you're at a poetry show, because in your minds, you're going to think to yourself like, oh man, we supposed to be clapping. No, you're going to be standing up like, talk that, because you're going to feel it. Like this is reality. This is what Rolling Words is.
Now, my boy gave you the whole soliloquy right there. Look, I'm gonna do like yo, the artist did in that commercial where he was like, "Man, get out, dude. Look, man, look, that's all nice. That sounds great and dandy. Look. But July 20th, we got a competition coming to you, sponsored by Purely Talk Podcast and presented by Rolling. Well, both sponsored, but presented by Rolling Words.
Yeah.
Poets from anywhere. anywhere in the country. Now, look, I ain't saying fly from California, but if you want to fly from California, go ahead, because there's a big prize, a big cash prize for you in it if you win. Is there a cash prize, or am I making that up?
$1,000.
Oh my! Oh wow!
You get $1,000 for one piece. $1,000. Listen, this is big. This is big for New Orleans. This is big for Rolling Words. You get $1,000. Like,
has anything like this been done before, to your knowledge?
I know that it's been done. Shout out to my. That I don't know.
Okay.
I have not heard. I only lived here for about 2.5 years, and nobody.
Hold up, stop now. And the impact this man has been able to make in 2 years is crazy. Look. Ron is very low tone right now. I don't understand, because he needs to hype up a little bit more. The impact this man has been able to do, because he started poetry before you moved back here. Were you already doing poetry, or you started when you moved back here?
I started, my first poetry piece I did was just to pass a class of my oral communication in college. So I did one piece, and that got like a standing ovation. So I said, "Oh, that's cool." So
how long ago was that?
That was years. That was like maybe 4 or 5 years. Well, maybe longer than that.
So once you moved back here,
I moved to Houston. And I used to go to some place called the Alley Cat, and I just performed that same piece, and I realized, I said, okay, this is kind of cool, but then COVID happened. That shut everything down, and shortly after that, I moved here to Louisiana, and I created in my bedroom. I mean, one of my bedroom, my second bedroom, I created it. It's supposed to be like something like a tiny desk, and just for artists to come through. And I just started reaching out to people and say, hey, come through. And when they saw the setup, and I had clouds, I had microphone speakers, it was lit. You go check my page, my early,
Ambitions of a hustler right here.
And it just got big, man, and then, we just started getting booked from venues. And then next thing it went from, my living room to us having 150 people at a show, 200, 130, 110, like, probably
do y'all hear this?
Probably from, I would probably say altogether, if I can put all of my shows together, we probably have reached over in this short period of time, probably 2,000 people.
That's insane.
Altogether. Like,
that's insane. 2,000 people willing to pay you to come and watch you perform. You know what that means, right? For all of the contestants out there, you know what that means? That means that people are paying some money to come see his people, right? So that means whatever quality and value they're bringing is worth whatever they're paying. So that means if you want to come and compete on July 20th, you can't come playing around. You can't come from a poet, a poetry you just wrote last week, and not that you ain't just wrote it, and not saying that you can't write a poem in a week and then recite it passionately, right. But I'm just saying, like, these people are experienced and they hungry.
Yeah.
So wherever you coming from, $1,000 on the line, don't come to play, man. Don't come to play.
Shout out to, like I say, the team Rolling Words, Yo the Artist, B Blunt, Sabrina, Supreme, John Le Carbrier, like all of them. Like, shout out to, Sam Vision, Low Key. Like, when I what's dope is when we do these shows and my God, Smut the Poet. When we do these shows, what's really dope is when they come from all over. We had Chicago in the house, like all in one night. We had Chicago in the house.
Come on.
We had New York in the house.
Come on.
We had Texas in the house.
Come on, man.
Mississippi in the house.
Come on,
Alabama. Man. Like, to be honest with you, it was so dope. I believe it was our Valentine's Day show that we did, Lovers and Friends, Jams and Poetry. It was so dope because I think that we had maybe 140 people that was in the building, and it was sold out. It's not a huge building, but it was definitely sold out. What was dope is it was like 50% of the people didn't live in Louisiana, so they literally bought plane tickets to come to see the show, and shout out to Brianna as well too, because she blazed the stage, but it's just so dope for people to fly in. Like people are saying like, hey, we're from New York, and I still keep in contact with them, but hey, we're from New York, we're gonna fly down, and and on top of it, it's New Orleans too, so it's like I get to come and see you guys, but then I get to enjoy New Orleans, so it's kind of like to get a 2-for-1, right? But yeah, man, it's definitely beautiful, and thank you guys for coming out and support. Like it's something to see, though. It is something to see.
Tickets are available now, correct?
Yes.
So if you want to purchase your ticket, where they got to go to your?
You can Eventbrite. Go to my page. It's a link on there. Rolling Words.
Yeah. Roll _words live.
Yes, live. You can get tickets, or we have tickets at the door. This right here is going to be like normally when you come to our shows, it's a whole setup. It's a production. It's a production. You never know what's going to happen. We have people. We have some trapped in the closet, R. Kelly storytelling stuff going on. We have people that's proposing. We be giving out infused strawberries and everything. We be like giving away champagne, Jello shots and all that good stuff. It'd be like a whole party and everything. But this competition is going to be a little bit more intense because it's $1,000 on the line.
And people is hungry.
People is hungry. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes it's not a day that goes by when I'm like, damn, man, I wish I wasn't hosting. Because I feel like I could take that $1,000. I feel like I could take the $1,000.
And I done heard this man. I think he could take it too.
I could take that $1,000.
My money on Ryan.
All
no
y'all,
offense, nobody. I'm just saying.
All y'all out there that say that y'all the best poets out there, like you say that you the best, but y'all quiet though.
Oh,
y'all quiet. Listen, I'm calling all of y'all out, man. Like because I'm having more out of towners that hit me up saying like, yo, I want to come. Listen, I'm telling people from Louisiana now. It's people that's coming in from out of town that say, yo, I'm taking that.
Come on, man.
I'm taking that. So come on, like
don't let nobody come in your backyard, brother.
They said they saying that they coming to take it. And who am I to say you can't? Who am I?
What?
This is a competition. It's $1,000 on the line. I don't care if I've been knowing you, been working with you for years, or since I started this. Listen, somebody can come in your backyard and take it. If you don't feel no way about that,
let it happen.
Then hey, look in the mirror, man. Don't ever say that you the best. Because guess what? I can sit up here and say that I'm the best. And listen, I competed in a competition that I knew I wasn't gonna win. I competed in a competition that I knew I wasn't gonna win just based off the atmosphere and everything. But guess what? I'm confident in myself, and I got up there and I did. Y'all quiet. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You got out of towners that's about to come in here and they about to win it. They about to come in your house and take their shoes off.
But Debo you, man. Don't let this man or girl Debo you, man. Come on.
Y'all know how I get down, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. Like the 20th, July the 20th, $1,000 is on the line.
I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Right? I got a question for you. What made you want to do this contest?
I always wanted to give away $1,000.
Kind-hearted.
I always wanted to do it. I always, like, before, nothing that I'm doing is an accident. I always wanted to do it. It's just all about speaking into existence. And shout out to my boy Culture. He does $1,000, $2,000 competition in Georgia. And now he's in California. He's about to put on his first one. In California. So he make his way around, and he heard about Rolling Words, and he came down to see what it was like. He came all the way down. From out of town, and came down and
struggling with my round.
And he came down and he saw what it was about. He was very, very impressed, and and we're like-minded people, and that's my brother now. And so for when he reiterated in my head like, yo, like you need to do another, do that $1,000 competition. I said, okay, cool. So he's been, he's also one of the sponsors. Slick Talks Poetry is one of the sponsors as well too. So he's gonna be in the building, man. So you're gonna come all the way from California to come down and see this competition.
So basically what you're telling me is for the contestants. So the contestants are gonna get an opportunity to win $1,000.
Yes.
And potentially be seen by a guy that does this in 2 different states.
Yes.
So obviously that's connections. Because I'm sure, like, if you're good enough, if you're good enough, you can make connections. Plus, you get plugged in with this guy if you aren't already plugged in with this. Bro, this man is the underground man for poetry, and he's trying to get above. Trying to do the what the thing do when the sun come out, they come out of the hole. That's what he trying to do. Trying to come under from underground, man. So you could get plugged in with this guy. You could get plugged in with the guy from California. And you take home some money, and you make relationships, and you make fans, man. Come on, man. This is an opportunity of a lifetime,
even
bro.
if you're just a fan of just, this wordsmith, or even if you're a fan
Groundhog,
of,
that's the word, I'm sorry.
Of this, like, of talent skills, just storytelling, just delivery, like they real. Like, even if you're just a fan of that, just come out and support. Just come out and support and see it.
Tickets are available now.
Yeah, and we even made the tickets cheaper now because, well, we made the tickets cheaper from the beginning because it's not necessarily about making money, we giving money. Mm-hmm. So, now my production shows, that's a whole different conversation.
Different
like it's different, it's different going on. Yeah. But this competition, we wanted to give back. All the shows that we have done led us to this moment right here.
Come on.
All the shows that we've done led us to this moment. We have been, strategically saving, putting money to the side, getting those people that can, sponsor it and everything to just this moment right here. Money could be yours.
So, as a poet yourself, right? Because are you one of the judges?
No.
As a poet yourself, what would you be looking for if you were a judge?
Everything. This is $1,000, and one piece can make you can win it all. This ain't no round. This ain't no 1 round. This ain't no 2 round. This ain't no 3 rounds. Like, no, this is one piece. So if I was a judge and what I was looking for, I would be looking for believability.
Okay.
Projection. Crowd control. Being creative. Energy. Being in so many words, just being truth to what you're trying to get us to understand. That's what I would be looking for.
Okay.
Okay. And just to let it be known out here, I got to make this very clear. And I want to get close to the camera when I say this.
Get close to the camera, brother. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in for you a little bit.
I want to get close to the camera and say this.
Come on, let me zoom into the. Come on.
There are going to be more details that comes out on how this competition, how dope it's going to be. But I want to make something very, very clear, is that it's going to be a point system from your performance, delivery, just your crowd control, how creative you are. But I'm telling every poet out there, you're going to get 0 points for the type of poem that you do. 0 points. It doesn't matter if you come off in there, you do a struggle piece. No matter if you come off in there, talk about what mama did, daddy did, cousin did, sister did, best friend did. It doesn't matter if you get up there and talk about anything political, dealing with the black man and the white man. Like, it doesn't matter. You can get up there and talk about sex. You can get up there and talk about walking a dog. You can get up there and talk about, how much you like candy. I don't give a damn what you talk about. The type of poem that you do, you get 0 points for. This right here is going to make it non-biased. You can win this competition off of what you feel in your heart. It could be funny. It could be witty. It could be crazy. It could be exciting. It could be joking. Or you can get up there and you can talk about your life. I'm just letting you know now that you get 0 points for that. These judges, like I said again, they don't owe you nothing. These judges, they're looking for the best delivery, performance. They looking for the best poet that's in that building that night. And if you think that coming up there and you talking about your struggles is going to be the only thing that's going to make you win,
I see what you're saying. So you basically saying the type of poem is not going to influence, because sometimes people might think, oh, if I make them cry, that's what you mean, right? So it's not. We don't care about none of that. Or make them feel, oh, my mama abused me, so I'm gonna feel sorry for you. Ain't none of that.
No,
you got to come in here. So talent wins the competition.
Talent wins the competition.
Talent.
You got one chance at this. And be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you this to the people that's scared out there.
This is what we need. Come on, give us the spice. Come
to the people that's scared out there to perform, but consider themselves the best poet and they like elite and all that good stuff. Like, I don't care
at all
if it's only one person performing,
One,
two,
two,
three,
tres,
4,
cuatro.
or 5. Somebody's leaving with that $1,000.
Somebody's taking home the money. Push come to shove, I might get up there and say a little something. You hear me? Push come to shove.
Listen, I'm gonna help you out. Hey, man, say this, man. You gotta get him going, bro.
Right, what I say? Yeah. And she's a beautiful woman in the world. You know, your eyes so blue and green. I love it. Huh? Come on, man. Hey, man. Y'all think this is no, man? We serious, man. July 20th, bro. We giving away some money to the best poet, the best person that come out there and perform. We not no pity. Don't come out here looking for pity. Come here and perform. Come here with talent, man.
Come here.
I don't even know what else to say, brother.
And we got it so to the point where it's non-biased. One, none of the judges are going to be poets, right?
Very good.
They might have some relations to poetry.
Okay.
But that's not who they are. Like, that's not who they are as. That's not their persona. That's not what they sell. That's not, whatever. Like, so we're going to have 4 judges. 2 women, 2 men. Mm-hmm. All right? So that's already even it out far as on that bias part.
Yep.
We're going to have 1 piece.
Mm-hmm.
1 piece. There is going to be a sudden death. If there is a situation where there's a tie, right? If there is a tie, because I'm not looking for a tie. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm letting the judges know right now I'm not looking for a tie.
Nope.
But if there is such a situation where there is a tie, there will be a sudden death round where you have to perform one more time. But I'm letting you know now, bring 2 pieces, but you only need that 1.
What's the time limit?
Up to 5 minutes. Prompts are allowed.
Okay.
You do not have to use the whole 5 minutes. You can do it in 2. Mm-hmm. You can do it in 1. You can do it in 3. But you have up to 5 minutes to perform. And if you can't get it in 5, then you ain't going to get it in 1. Like,
it only takes me 3. That boy crazy.
Listen, hey, man, I'm saying this. That's why I say, like, this competition, my responsibility, not as all. Are you gonna be there with us that night?
Of course, I'm gonna be in the building. Man, can I?
Is he welcome? Is he welcome?
Sure. Man, y'all better say yes. Come on.
Listen, you know what? He is one of the sponsors, so we're going to let him in and everything like that. Man, why don't you, join me on stage, man? Like, just.
No, that's a lot, bro.
Man,
in front of the poem,
he's gonna be on stage with me and everything, even if it's just for the first half and everything. So I gotta have my guy up here because if it wasn't for him, we won't be where we at today when it comes to this competition. So we thank him. But like I said again,
okay, I'm there then. My boy, he hyped me up. No, I'm there.
This competition, this $1,000 competition is heavily, like, my job is to orchestrate to make sure that it's non-biased. That reason why we have our judges. We have 4 judges, 2 men, 2 women, right? They're not poets.
Nope.
These are all part of just non-biased.
Yep.
You have 1 piece.
Yep.
1 piece can win it all.
Yep. Up to 5 minutes.
Up to 5 minutes, right? You get 0 points for the type of poem that you do. So it doesn't matter if it's a struggle piece, a sex piece, a crazy piece, a funny piece, a serious piece, political, anything that's dealing with, it doesn't matter. You will be judged the same.
Yep.
When it comes to your performance, your delivery, being creative, being passionate, all of that is going to matter. But the type of poem you do doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
This is letting y'all know that don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Because my job is to make sure that this competition is going to be as fair as possible. It's $1,000 on the line.
Mama.
It's $1,000 on the line. And I'll tell you this, man. This is a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Because
regardless, this is what we got to salute him at. I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is a beautiful, I got you. But this is a beautiful moment because in my eyes, if you get up there, you already won.
Yes, that's true.
You already won.
Because it takes guts to stay. Bruh,
you already won.
Yeah, that's true.
You already won, man.
That's true.
And y'all must be crazy if y'all think I ain't going to perform.
I
ain't going to, I can't compete.
Wait a minute.
You got to be crazy.
You about to be dropped? I didn't know that.
And y'all better make sure that I don't set the tone.
Oh, my God.
You feel me? That's how I'm coming. This is a competition, man.
Oh my.
This is a competition. This ain't
I'm
no.
gonna tell y'all right now, don't even come. Because if
Listen.
Ron perform, y'all losing.
Man, I'm
I'm
Ron
gonna tell
Lyrics.
y'all now.
I'm Ron Lyrics.
I'm gonna tell y'all now.
Like,
if
I'm Ron
Ron
Lyrics.
perform, don't even show up, please.
Listen, yeah, I better be glad I'm not competing.
my
That's just
God.
that's just the competitiveness in me though.
Yeah, I believe
But
it, brother.
you know, I'm hosting. I'm hosting. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
hosting. I'm
we knew
hosting.
it.
I'm hosting.
Okay, I'll come- let's
I
come back
almost
to
got.
that.
I almost.
Yeah,
I almost got it to like.
Yeah. We almost just. Look, I was about to
right.
cancel the show because ain't no point now because he won.
Listen, I almost.
Bring it back.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Bring it
I'm
back.
a host.
You're hosting, brother. Come on now. Jeez, I'm
Yeah,
cricket.
so
I got nervous.
maybe hopefully I'll perform. Just to set the tone and everything like that. But that's how eager I am. Hey, listen, $1,000 on the line. $1,000 can do a lot. $1,000 can do a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it might not be able to buy you a car, but it's damn sure a down payment.
Come on.
It might not be able to pay your rent? but it's damn sure a down payment.
When I used to live off of William, my rent was $860, so that definitely paid rent, and I could have paid my light bill and everything. I'm just saying, now.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying
Listen,
they could pay some people's rent.
July the 20th, like school coming up. You got some people got kids.
What time? We keep saying the date, but what time?
So the sign in for is 7:45. 7:40.
Poets for the people. What time can people start showing up?
People can start showing up as early as 7:30.
7:30. Okay,
Yeah. But
doors
the poets,
open at 7:30.
Poets, you have to be there. Y'all got to make the time 7:45. Y'all have to make that time because the way that we're going to select you guys is going to be non-biased because some people they'll want to wait to the end to perform because they want their performance to be the last one that everybody see and everything like that. No, once you perform, once your points are in, they're going to be taken away. So no matter if you are the first poet or the last poet, your points is solidified. It cannot be adjusted. And once they vote you, if it's 10, 10, 10, 10, it goes in a box.
You know what I was thinking? What would be a good idea, and obviously it can be passed off.
Yeah.
What I saw this on the show, like the performer at the okay, let's say it's 5 of us. You go perform first, right? And then you get your scorecard. Then we have like a chair for like the supposed king or the supposed winner thus far, right? And every time somebody goes up, and if they get a higher score, that person now has to give up the chair or keeps the chair. What do you think about that idea?
I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope. I'll take that into consideration. I think that'd be. I think that'd be dope. Because
I was like,
pros and cons to that is that people might be in their feelings, and if they get scooted off that chair, then they're gonna go home. Like, oh man, like I lost, so I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
So we find out at the end the score. So the
let's just
contestants
say,
aren't finding out in the moment.
So let's say it's 15 people perform, right? Let's just say 5, 10, 15. 5 people perform this time. They break intermission. 5 people break intermission. 5 people. Thank you all 15s for performing. Y'all all did amazing. Do we have
at the end? Gotcha.
Do we have the results? Out of the 15, Ron Lyrics won.
I knew it. I knew he had it.
Nah. But no,
okay,
it's gonna
so
be all
at the end.
Yeah, it's gonna be all announced that one because.
Okay, yeah, that makes okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's still subjective, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, everybody's going to feel like, oh man, like I probably didn't beat this person, but I know I beat this person.
Yeah,
man. Listen, we knocking all that out, man. Listen, one winner. Like I said again, bring 2 just in case if it's a sudden death. But I'm telling you right now, as somebody that's the head of this organization,
yes, sir,
the creator of this organization, I am going to heavily suggest to my fellow judges, it only takes one.
It only takes one.
It only takes one, and I trust these judges because guess what? I know them. I've been around them. They're a pillar in their community. I can't wait to announce them.
Yeah.
They have their own following. They are. I couldn't find a better judge that if I were to perform, I would have to impress them because I know that they won't just give it to me. Yeah. Just because I'm the head of this organization or because I'm the face or, I'm the one like, no, these people here, they got a strong backbone. And when they pick the winner, I'm going to be confident in my heart that they did it based on what they wanted.
Yeah.
You know, so
Okay.
man, yeah. So and bring your cousins, sisters, brothers, and uncles, and everybody with you, man.
Hey, man,
like, you know, to win
everybody
that money.
invited, all ages.
You know,
Come
to
on,
win that
we
money.
we all in the look. You bring, if you bring your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, they might scream a little louder for you, and they might influence the judges. Come on now,
We got
come
food.
on now.
We're gonna and then we're gonna have food,
Come on.
and we're gonna have food. It's gonna be a bar. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be food, bar, and everything. So it's still gonna be a vibe. So, you know, you're gonna, even if you're not in, like, your people are not performing or whatever, just still come out and support, man. This is a beautiful thing, man. This is $1,000 on the line, man. This is Rolling Words.
So this is how we closing it out.
Yes,
we're gonna close it out with a quick short for the artists, like giving them a quick run through right quick of what they have to come through and what time and that, and then we're gonna do a for the people that are coming, not the contestants, and then we'll close it out. So, and I'm gonna cut this up because I ain't gonna say that. So, to close out, Ron, give me how many things is it? It's the time. They got to be there for 7:45.
For poets, yeah.
They got to be prepare for 2.
Yeah.
No influencing as far as like make sure you know what the thing is, and then they win the money. All right, so Ron, give me the 5 things. I think it's 5 that the contestants need to have when they come in. Like what do they have to come with?
Okay, so you have to be there at check-in time is at 7:45.
7:45.
All right. You do have to have, of course, be ready. Because you don't know when you're gonna go on.
Okay.
All right. So you don't know when you're gonna go on. So you got to be there. So check-in time is going to be critical for you to get there. Mm-hmm. All right. One piece can win, and that's where we're going to heavily be focused on that one piece. But if there is a case where there is a tie, there will be a sudden death where you have to perform a second time. So bring 2 pieces for a backup, but just that one piece that's what we're focusing on right there.
Props are allowed.
Props are allowed. You have 5 minutes.
5 minutes
to execute. You do not have to use the whole 5 minutes. Your poem don't have to take up the whole 5 minutes time. We're just saying that 5 minutes is a more than enough time for you to get whatever you're trying to get across.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And props are allowed. So you can bring whatever you want, you know, to enhance your performance. That's acceptable. And you get 0 points for the type of poem that you do, the type of pieces. So all pieces are welcome. So it doesn't matter if you're struggle piece, love piece, sex piece, crazy piece, just political, or just, you know, what's going on in your life today, best friend portrayal, all of that's going to be just the same.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get no points for the type of poem you do. So you can come off in there and you can be as deep as you want, or you can have fun as you want. You got a chance to win $1,000. The judges aren't poets. So what that means is that it doesn't matter if you start doing poetry yesterday, or it doesn't mean if you start doing poetry last week or last month or last year, or you're a vet in this. It's all fair games. Anybody can win this $1,000. I don't got to know you. You don't got to know us. You don't got to know nobody. You can walk in there by yourself.
July 20th, we are in the building.
Purely Talk will be in the building.
Yes, sir. I will be in the building co-hosting with my boy Ron Lyrics. He gave me an opportunity to step up, and I am stepping up. I hope to see everybody there. For the regular people as myself, come in. Doors open at 7:30.
And there's going to be some special guests off in there, too.
Got some, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You just keep coming up with the surprises.